My name is Kyler Chase, and I'm playing Rapunzel's prince as well as Granny in Into the Woods.
My name is Daniel Vinitsky, and I am playing Cinderella's prince.
The thing I most enjoy about my character of Rapunzel's prince is just how pompous and far removed from reality he is. And I mean, I think it's kind of the same case with both the princes, but yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just the sheer disregard for anyone else's feelings or desires, and it's all about what we want and how we can get it. And I don't know, for me that's a cool thing to be able to explore, because I don't think I'm like that in real life very
There's
much.
some great acting going on.
Some of my favorite moments in the show happen in Act 2, when things get very dramatic and intense. Without maybe giving too much away, some of the key characters in the show get removed. Those scenes are always very poignant for me, because the audience builds up such a love for a lot of these characters, and then kind of just gets ripped out, and the emotion that can create in an audience member is one of the reasons that I really love theater.
My favorite line would be, if you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it. And as an actor, it's very poignant to me, because you're always kind of marketing yourself, and nobody's going to give you anything. You have to go out and you have to find it for yourself, and so that's what's really resonated with me.
I've known this show for a while, and I was in it in high school. And when I was in high school, for some reason this line really jumped out at me. It was at the beginning of Act 2, when a lot of the central characters are singing, and they say, "Wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that, though, than to never get them." And I guess that resonated with me at the time, and it's kind of it's guided me in a way, I guess, since then. We were kind of discussing this before. At least the message that I get out of it is that even though things may end up badly, not the way you planned, not even the way you had them at one point, because the characters do get what they want and then lose it. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But the kind of lesson I learned from that, and as is evidenced by the ending of the show, is that even if everything goes wrong and you lose everything that you wanted, you still can end up okay.
Yeah, and I guess my addition to that is that there's not always a happily ever after. There are lessons to be learned into the woods, and you're different when you go into the woods than before you began, and I guess it's what makes the show more real to me. You know, everything is nice and wrapped up and bundled at the end of the first act, but it's Act 2 that really shows consequences and just the real effects that characters' decisions have on their lives. I guess my favorite thing about this cast is we don't have any divas here. It's everybody gets along really well. Everyone has a good time in rehearsal. There's plenty of time to play with each other and make discoveries on stage. There aren't any big egos in the cast.
Yeah, I definitely second that. I think we've already grown pretty close. I mean, I joined rehearsals a little bit late. I've only been here a week and a half or so. I already feel very close with pretty much every cast member, which is pretty amazing considering the short amount of time that I've known them.
I think the most exciting thing for audiences that maybe weren't familiar with Into the Woods before, with the movie just recently coming out, they have a taste of what Hollywood can do with the subject material, but it'll be really great to show them the live stage version and show them this piece of theater that personally I've loved for a long, long time, and something that's really important to me.
See it, even if you've been in it 5 times and seen it 100 times. I feel like there's always something new you can find with the show.